Hi folks, I'm Doug Hensley, President of Hertz Real Estate Services, and I'm coming to you today with our August 2026 Midwest Farmland Market update. The dog days of summer are certainly upon us, and with the state fairs approaching, the growing crop is also entering its final steps towards maturity. The past few weeks have brought some positive signs of life in the grain markets, so farmers are currently doing all they can to protect every bushel that can be grown. And to that end, if you've noticed an unusual number of crop dusters, helicopters, and spray drones out in the country, it's because fungicide application season has been going full throttle since mid-July to keep this crop as healthy as possible. We talked earlier this summer about weather and geopolitics impacting the grain markets. And coming into August, both were influencing things to the positive. Hot weather annually brings production concerns in our growing region, and this year we're seeing it again. It gets hot in the Midwest each summer, and this year we're also seeing dreadfully hot European weather impact the worldwide corn markets, with corn currently trading at the upper end of the trading range for the past 2 years. On the geopolitical front, China has come to the table and has been a somewhat active buyer in the soybean markets over the past 45 days. And we've seen soybeans trade north of $12, which is significantly higher than 1 year ago, and at a profitable level for most Midwestern farmers. In addition, the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine is influencing a meaningful price run higher in the wheat market, which is also spilling some supportive influence over into corn. Iran is still a wild card. The price of crude oil settled back in late June when the shooting paused, but rolled higher again towards $100 a barrel in late July when the shooting restarted. Now it seems the shooting has paused again. What I know is that high oil prices are not helpful to much in agriculture, and I'm not sure there's an easy exit to the situation we're currently facing in the Mideast. So stay tuned there. As for the Midwestern farmland market, as has been the case for most of the spring and summer, I have a mildly positive price outlook between now and year end. The land supply limitations of the past 2 to 3 years continue to support stability in our current market. I do think the land market is going to test the low supply theory leading up to the start of harvest season in late September. Here at Hertz, we're scheduled to offer nearly 6,000 acres through public auction and sealed bid sales in the next 6 to 8 weeks. This is a noticeably stronger pre-harvest sale volume when compared to the last 2 years. But we're not offering or seeing an overconcentration of acres in any one small geographic area. All these sales are spread out across the region, and I think a part of this slight uptick in volume is coming from folks who have inherited farms over the past couple of years and who have been maybe waiting for the land market conditions to improve before committing to make a move to sell their land. And now some are making that move. Based on sale performance from earlier this summer and what I see as we finish the growing season, my instincts tell me the land market has more than adequate depth to fully compete for the acres that will be offered, and conditions in the land market and those variables in the grain market seem to be lining up. There will be much more to talk about as we work through the next couple of months. So if you have an interest in expanding your land ownership or just following the results of our activity, you can visit our website anytime at hertz.ag for all that we have coming, as well as after the fact sale results. And as always, please reach out to me or any of our field offices if and when you have specific questions about your land or other farmland ownership topics. Take care, folks.